And here we are again, reacting again to stuff, to 50 car facts no one told you by Ideal Media. Go subscribe to them, go like their video. No one watches me, so let's just go right into it.
Did you know a Lamborghini is just a spoofed up Volkswagen?
Well,
Volkswagen's most...
You can't say that, but like everything is owned by Volkswagen, so I'm like, that's always like such a dumb stuff. Like a Rolls Royce is just a glorified BMW. Oh.
Popular model isn't even a car, or that Oprah made people broke by giving them a car for free. Yes, here are 50 of the most interesting car facts that you probably didn't know. It's showtime, buckle up, let's go. For the first car fact, we're gonna start with Oprah. Who doesn't love Oprah? Number 1, Oprah's gift. Back in 2004, Oprah gave free cars to every person in the audience.
That's an iconic Oprah clip right there.
Is that these cars weren't exactly free. You see, these people had to pay around $6,000 in taxes for their quote-unquote free car, making some people broke. Number 2, Sweden.
But do they only have to pay the taxes? I would sell my car straight away and get a loan at the bank for a free car, bro. Just sell the fucking car. There you go. All the money straight in your bank account. Like, if you only have to pay the taxes, the fuck are you complaining for? Americans, man. Americans always have some shit to complain about.
Swedish switch, September 3rd, 1967. The day that Sweden changed from driving on the left side to the right side. To help with the change, Sweden adapted new signage and even a trendy song called Halvdag Hager, or Stay to the Right in English. Number 3, early days. When cars were first being introduced.
Like, I think that if you have it one way, left or right, you should just stick to it. Like, it's gonna... Yeah, your whole infrastructure of your roads and everything is gonna need to be adjusted and switched. So stick to one side, bro.
They were seen as an ecological means of transportation. Why? Well, because horses cause so much filth by crapping all over the streets. Number 4, Miata is always the answer. This museum of modern art in New York houses a set of Mazda Miata taillights on exhibit. You can buy these for less than $200 for your clapped out Miata, or you could just catch them at the art gallery because they're considered art. Number 5, dope Pope-mobiles. Throughout history, the Pope has received some pretty dope gifts, from jewelry to artifacts to his cars. I'm not talking about his Hearst Pope-mobiles, but rather some pretty amazing Italian supercars. From a Ferrari Mondial, a special Lamborghini Huracan, and even a Ferrari Enzo.
Damn.
Number 6, tasty Volkswagen. Now, you're wrong about the most popular.
I have a Volkswagen Scirocco 3rd generation. It's a really nice car. It looks really nice.
Volkswagen model ever. It's not the Beetle, it's not the Golf. Although I'd like to play through. Believe it or not, the best-selling Volkswagen product is actually a sausage.
Who would have guessed it? Something that's cheap is good selling.
Was originally meant to be produced only for the factory cafeteria, but it became so popular that Volkswagen started selling them. Number 7, your average Bugatti customer. It's the pinnacle of exclusivity and engineering. Bugatti. What color is your Bugatti?
Bugatti.
Selling their masterpieces to select clients. It's been said that Bugatti's average customer owns 84 cars, 3 jets, and a yacht. Compare that with the average Bentley customer, which only owns 8 cars. 8, weight loss transportation. Believe it or not, people who take public transportation are on average 5 pounds lighter than those who don't.
Of course.
Car
A lot
wash,
more walking.
nah. Did you know that 16% of people never wash their cars?
Really?
Car drive is filthy.
And guess what? You are what you drive. So if your car's dirty, you might have a dirty mind.
Yeah, I washed my car today, bro. And I have a wrapped car, so it's a long day. Well, even if it wasn't wrapped and you still did it by hand, it would be a long day. But also because my car is wrapped, I don't really have to dry it out. I just send it and it dries itself because, well, if it doesn't, then, you know, I can dry it with a towel, but it doesn't really, you know, it's not gonna dry the wrap completely. Also, I haven't seen any like dirt stick to my car yet, so if it isn't doing any damage, then no damage, no harm.
Number 10, Pinto's jingle. Ford Pintos are known for something bad.
Exploding, yes.
Their unfortunate fuel tank placement. So, it might be a surprise when Ford's radio jingle would come on. The Pinto leaves you with that warm feeling. It was removed after the discovery that the Pinto would burst into flames and really gave owners that warm feeling. Number 11, fiery carjackings. Let's go to the capital of carjacking, Joburg, South Africa. This creative owner came up with an anti-theft device that shoots flames from his car. Of course, you'd think that these things were illegal, but in fact, he's sold hundreds of these devices and he's never been burned. Or maybe he has. Number 12, a car just for India. When Audi decided to enter the Indian market, they realized that they had to change one very important thing, the honker. Yes, since it's used so much there, they had to create a louder, more obnoxious honker. Number 13, Kim Jong's Volvo.
Well, it would make sense, you know, India is packed. I am partially Indian, so not that anyone cares.
In North Korea, did you know that Sweden sold 1,000 Volvos there in the mid-70s? The problem is that North Korea has never paid for them. So Sweden, well, being Sweden, sends a bill to North Korea twice a year. Number 14, Volvos are reliable. Volvo knew that their cars could outlast the 5-digit odometer. So they were the first car company to put a 6-figure odometer in their cars.
Wow.
Number 15, the only art car. A lot of cars are more than just transportation. They're art. But the Ferrari 250
I have the Mighty Car Mods poster of the FD RX-7. No, that one is still on the way, but I do have the one from the 180SX. I do have that one.
GTO is the only one actually.
It's still wrapped like right there. Still, I have to buy a frame, but I don't really. Too much effort.
Recognized as art. Number 16, the cheapest car ever. The world's cheapest car is the Tata Nano. With a top speed of just 65 miles per hour, you know it means business. Would you buy it for $2K brand new?
Wow.
Number 17, pesky insurance companies. If you're...
Yeah, in the Netherlands, insurance is so stupid. So stupid. Like when I was 18, I could not get any insurance whatsoever. No one would have even bother.
Average driver like me, well then you're gonna get into 3 to 4 accidents in your lifetime. Number 18, world's long...
Since I have this car, I have been in 2-3 accidents. Well, not big accidents, but people just merge into me and slam into my car. Well, not slam into, but they have tapped it on multiple occasions. And now, like, pro tip, if you think they see you, they don't fucking see you. Honk your horn. Like, bro, whatever you do, honk your horn. Even if you're in the right, everything, you know, you know what you're doing, they don't see you, or they are just, you know, out for you. If they are out for you, then it's gonna be a long day. But honk your horn, bro.
Longest car. Yes, at over 100 feet long, this Cadillac Eldorado is as long as 3 school buses. Its name, the American Dream, and it comes with a swimming pool, a diving board. Belly flops, anyone? Number 19, horsepower metrics. 1 horsepower is equal to lifting 550 pounds to a height of 1 foot in 1 second. So, how much horsepower does a horse really have? An average horse can achieve up to 15 horsepower while sprinting. Number 20, long red lights. You sit at a red light for approximately 5 months of your total life. Number 21, Bill Gates' new old car. Bill Gates waited 13 years. Yes, 13 years to drive his new Porsche. Because, well, the Porsche 959 was illegal until he paid some big bills to get a new show and display law put into effect.
Bro, buddy, fucking bottle law, bro. That's how you know America's fucking shit.
Number 22, Bugatti's special tires. The Bugatti Chiron is FAST. So fast that their specially engineered tires will explode after just 15 minutes of full speed. Luckily, fuel tank will be empty after just 12 minutes. Engineers had a hard time designing tires built to withstand terminal velocity, I guess. Number 23, was the past the future? At the turn of the 20th century, there were 38 electric cars, 40 steam cars, and only 22 gas cars. Is history repeating itself? Number 24, car demographics. Today, there are 1.3 billion cars roaming the Earth. Number 25.
Really? Well, I guess no one in China and India actually has all that cars. I guess it makes sense when you think about America and Europe as a whole. Like, we are probably like the biggest, especially America, bro. Those people have cars.
Mechanic for life. The founder of car company Chevrolet, Louis Chevrolet, unfortunately died poor while working as a mechanic for his company, and his business became successful just a few years later.
Sorry, it's not ready.
I do not understand.
Number 26, Volkswagen monopoly. This time we won't cover Volkswagen's sausages, but everything else that they own, like Lamborghini and Audi, Bentley, Bugatti, Porsche, Skoda, Seat.
You know what I never understood is, like, Audi also owns Volkswagen, right? Audi first bought Volkswagen, so how is it that Volkswagen now owns Audi? They probably done some stupid loophole shit, but like, that's why I'm always like, you know what, it's actually Audi, but people always say Volkswagen.
Cupra and Ducati too.
Also, Seat and Cupra are the same stuff.
Number 27, Ford's early days. Ford used to have parts manufactured by Dodge. Yes, this Dodge. Number 28, Volvo's revolutionary invention. Volvo invented the modern 3-point seatbelt, and instead of safekeeping the patent and profiting millions, they made the patent open and free for all car manufacturers to use, just like Sriracha. And thus, Volvo saved millions of lives along the way. Number 29, the most popular car color. The most popular car color is not pink, green, or even black. It's white. Number 30, world's fastest police car. Yes, a Bugatti Veyron in the Dubai Police Force holds a Guinness Book, a world record for the fastest police car in the world, with a top speed of 253 miles per hour. Number 31, Sad Moose. The Moose test typically topples SUVs, but no one expected a small hatchback like a Mercedes A-Class to fail. Its poor performance led to a
I hate the look of this car, bro. It's so fucking ugly, bro.
recall, and they postponed the launch of the Smart 2 for
Look at that shit,
year,
bro.
just to make sure that they didn't get moose drooled. That was a smart decision. Number
the tire
32,
blew.
you know his name. Heartthrob Daniel Craig, or Bond. James Bond. Bond and Aston Martin became so synonymous with each other, Mr. Craig could get any car from Aston's factory for free for the rest of his life. Number 33, race an airbag. How long does it take for an airbag to inflate? Just 0.03 seconds. Yes, the blink of an eye is 4 times longer. Number 34, windshield wiper distraction. Windshield wipers were invented in 1902 and considered a distraction. It wasn't until it rained the next day that drivers realized that they helped more than they distracted. Number 35, the true origin of cars. The word cars is derived from the Latin word carus, which means wheeled vehicle. Number 36, Smart Roadster equals Porsche 911. The Smart Roadster is similar to my 997 Safari 911 because the two cars share the same wheelbase. Number 37, Rolls-Royce build quality. Approximately 75% of all Rolls-Royces ever made are still on the road, and this is not one of them. Number 38, US carjackings. In the US, a car gets stolen every 45 seconds, which is more time than it takes to like and subscribe, so might as well right now. And the most commonly stolen car is the Honda Accord. Number 39, the Tesla that's gone forever. A crazy Tesla owner strapped a Tesla Roadster to a rocket and just shot it off into space. The owner is some guy named Elon Musk? Number 40, size matters. Chevy has some menacing engines. Power is in Chevy's DNA. And it's also true that Chevy's biggest small block V8 is larger than the smallest big block V8. Number 41, a dashboard's uses. Original dashboards were just wooden planks put on the front of their carriages to prevent splatter, and they've stuck ever since. Number 42, diamond encrusted. These are a special pair of cars. Starting with a white carbon fiber layer, they encrusted the finish in diamonds. The results are some of the most beautiful, most expensive cars ever. Number 43, right versus
I love the Koenigsegg, bro. I wish I could own one. Maybe one day, someday, if I actually do something in my life.
is left. Around 65% of the world's population drives on the right side of the road. But notice the highly populated countries like India, which drive on the left side. Number 44.
Doesn't China also? Maybe not.
Blinker noise. Car manufacturers toyed around with removing all noises from drivers' turn signals, but they found that drivers get unsettled when they don't hear the familiar sound after activating the blinkers, especially BMW owners. Or not. Number 40.
Yeah, then you would have to look down at your gauge cluster to make sure that, you know, it's actually shining, and you could just forget to turn it off, so it's also yike.
5. The Olympic rings. Audi's logo is 4 overlapping rings, and these rings symbolize the 4 originally independent companies: Audi, DKW, Porsche, and Wanderer. That eventually merged into one, becoming the Audi Group. Number 46, the BMW plane. Many people believe the white and blue shapes in the BMW logo were intended to represent a spinning propeller. That is just not true. The BMW logo are its colors. The white and the blue are the colors of the state of Bavaria in Germany, home of BMW. Number 47, Vroom Vroom
BMW, yeah, Bavaria Motorworks.
speakers. Can you believe that automakers fake it?
Yep.
What? Yes, well, engine sounds, that is. Manufacturers now play fake engine noises through the car speakers. They've been doing it in order to make them sound more sporty. Number 48, world's longest drag race. What's the fastest car? Well, if you were to put every car on the racetrack the second that it left the factory and ran it indefinitely at top speed, currently leading would be a 1959 Aston Martin DB4 GT, which would have traveled over 73,335,744 miles. Whew. Number 49, the Batmobile. The Lamborghini Murcielago was used in the Christopher Nolan's Batman film. This must be a coincidence because in Spanish, Murcielago means bat. So the Murcielago is truly a Batmobile. Sadly, it doesn't come cheap, but if you check out our new free workshop, which I'll link down below, where I teach you how to buy your dream cars for less.
The Murcielago is like one of my favorite Lambos, like for real.
Again,
I love that car. The look of that car is so iconic.
Move traffic, save money. The cost of traffic congestion in the United States amounts to over $160 billion every year. So if you want to save money, then just avoid traffic. So there you have it, 50 of the most interesting and random car facts you probably didn't even know. Now, check out this ideal vid up here or what YouTube recommends you watch down here.
What a nice video. I didn't know some of them. Well, maybe someone will watch this on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Bye.